most accurate. So if I'm doing like a LeBron and Jordan swap, I want to have Jordan play with Kyrie. I want him to actually play with AD. So there's that element of like consistency between the game and real life. And then from there, it's just the computer. Especially if there's like a Game 7 in the finals, I'll jump into the last 2 minutes and, you know, somebody hits a game winner, somebody messes up in the clutch, and that's just going to completely...
And next, starting lineup for Jordan at center.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moody, and it's prime time in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Michael Porter out there with Nicholas Claxton, and it's Sharp in at the 5. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we... Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset. And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Podziemski. Moody on the wing. Here's Primetime. From deep. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Dimon. He's covered by Curry. With the 10-footer. Blocked. Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Prime time. Another 3 for Golden State.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. The Nets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Thomas outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Primetime. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Let's go with a 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And the Nets shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Dimon. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now here's Thomas. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. Timeout called. Brooklyn, they want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
For Brooklyn, Clowney, he's checked in for Claxton. Mann comes in for Michael Porter. And Williams is subbed in for Thomas. Here's Dimon. It's rebounded by Primetime. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. 8-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
Here's Dimon coming in off 12 points in his last outing. And that one's good, man.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far...
Nets trail by 14. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Thomas. No points so far. Porter the pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Good work there as it goes.
Graceful touch on the teardrop. Woo! Thomas showing how under control he is.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Both primetime and their last time out against Toronto got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now here's Claxton. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Williams against Kuminga. Here's Thomas. No luck on that one. Nice D from Moody. The Warriors lead by 16. Butler's shot is good. Butler's got his first bucket in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Porter finds Claxton. Porter in the post. Butler covering. Here's Demon. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got 4 rebounds now. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Now here's Porter. He's scoreless. Williams passes to Claxton, and it's good for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Warriors have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. To the left side wing. Lets the 3 fly, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 0-2 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight. Every time.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Clowney comes in for Michael Porter. Wilson's checked in for Williams. And it's Martin in for Thomas. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Kuminga. Martin outside. From the arc. That shot off. The Warriors lead by 22. Out to the right wing for 3. And Primetime gets it to go. Primetime's got 35.
I just love the ball movement.
Martin with the ball. Pass to Demon. Knocks it loose. Podziemski with it. Martin picks him up. In transition. And they pick up 2. Curry's got 5 now.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Demon. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Here's Clowney. Pass to Wilson. They need this. It's rebounded by Golden State. Primetime's got 5 rebounds tonight. Moody passes to Primetime. And the Warriors with another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball. So it's the Golden State Warriors with a gigantic
21. The Warriors 54. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Nets Youth Nets team.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Moses Moody out there with Butler. And it's prime time in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Here's Demon. There's the drive. Back to Claxton. Takes a three. He can't get that one to fall. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Sharp. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Sharp's got 8.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Curry passes to Primetime. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Now here's Thomas. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Curry looking it over. Pass to Primetime. Gets the 3 to fall. Primetime's got 48.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Podziemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Pods gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also. They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Claxton. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad.
He got it again! Sensational!
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Here's Sharp. Blocked. Knocked loose.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Podziemski's shot is good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Thomas passes to Sharp. Here's Dimon. He's covered by Curry. It's Thomas on the wing. Over Butler. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Dimon. Offensive rebound. Sharp. And Butler with the block.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
Here's Primetime. Guarded by Sharp. Here's Primetime. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Primetime's got 54 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Thomas. To stop the drought, and he sinks the layup.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
Golden State has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
But it is offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Full line change here for Brooklyn. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Now Curry. Williams is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Sharp. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Claxton. And that time also a missed shot.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And so they'll chalk up connects again from distance.
He just continues to rain it on them from downtown.
Hey, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a single game. Porter, the pass to Sharp. Kuminga against Porter. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's Claxton, plenty of space. Brooklyn, no good that time either. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Pass to primetime. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.